Hello. I'd like to read you some Samuel Taylor Coleridge today. And the one I want to read you is called The Pains of Sleep. It was published immediately next to the more famous poem Kubla Khan in Coleridge's 1816 Christabel collection. And this poem, we know, was written when Coleridge himself was experiencing night terrors brought on by both the neuralgia he suffered from and the opium that he was prescribed for it, which became, of course, a dangerous and addictive substance for him. By the time he writes this, he's already beginning to get that under control, but he still struggles with it. And so when he publishes this in 1816, he's already trying to help people see how he's piecing things together. And there's an interesting problem in this poem, and I think you'll notice it, that Coleridge begins with a hope that somehow all of the composure that he needs, all the resources he needs, are somehow just within him. If he can still himself and rely on that, then everything that is needed, everything that's been given to him, is all going to be found welling up inside him. And by the time he publishes this, he's already really discovered in his life that it's not going to work that way for him. And I don't think it actually works that way for all of us, but I want you to notice how he reveals the distortion that's caused by that attempt to rely only on the resources that can be discovered inside. So this is The Pains of Sleep by Samuel Taylor Coleridge. Ere on my bed my limbs I lay, it hath not been my use to pray with moving lips or bended knees, but silently, by slow degrees, my spirit I to love compose. In humble trust mine eyelids close, with reverential resignation. No wish conceived, no thought expressed, only a sense of supplication. A sense o'er all my soul impressed, that I am weak, yet not unblessed, since in me, round me, everywhere, eternal strength and wisdom are. But yesternight I prayed aloud, in anguish and in agony, upstarting from the fiendish crowd of shapes and thoughts that tortured me. A lurid light, a trampling throng, sense of intolerable wrong, and whom I scorned, those only strong. Thirst of revenge, the powerless will still baffled and yet burning still. Desire with loathing strangely mixed, on wild or hateful objects fixed, fantastic passions, maddening brawl, and shame and terror over all, deeds to be hid which were not hid, which all confused I could not know whether I suffered or I did. For all seemed guilt, remorse, or woe, my own or others still the same, life-stifling fear, soul-stifling shame. So 2 nights passed. The night's dismay saddened and stunned the coming day. Sleep, the wide blessing, seemed to me distemper's worst calamity. The 3rd night, when my own loud scream had waked me from the fiendish dream, or come with suffering strange and wild, I wept as I had been a child, and having thus by tears subdued my anguish to a milder mood, such punishments, I said, were due to natures deeply stained with sin. For I, in tempesting anew the unfathomable hell within, the horror of their deeds to view, to know and loathe, yet wish and do. Such griefs with such men well agree, but wherefore fall on me? To be beloved is all I need, and whom I love indeed.